back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I am super excited to get into today's pick a card because today we're seeing who is offering you a commitment, everything we can get about that person and their offer. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile. We have group 1 with the pink stone. Group 2 with the yellow stone. Group 3 with the red stone, and group 4 with the white stone. So, just pause the video like I said if you need more time with the piles, but we're just going to get started. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the pink stone, this is your reading. We're using the Gilded Tarot Royale for you, group 1. And we're going to see who is offering you a commitment and their offer. Spirit, this is for group 1. Show me the person coming in for group 1. What is their energy? What are they like? What are they about, Spirit? For group 1 with the pink stone. We have the Child Eternal, so right away that lets me know that you guys need some fun. You need some fun in your life. Interestingly enough, I did hear relaxation, so that's almost giving me like vacation vibes. This person could be like your vacation, like, symbolically, or you could actually end up going on vacation with them. Regardless, things kind of feel simple with this person, and I just see you guys having this like weird moment where you're like, how long has it been since I have truly felt this way? Like, I have felt, pleasure and positive emotions in past relationships, but I just see you having this freaky moment with yourself where it's like, how long has it been? Or have I ever felt like this though? Like, we got the Visionary that came out as well. Nice. So this person has a good amount of creative energy. And also the thing about the Visionary, they have the skill to see bigger picture. There's people who are better for doing the work. They like to be disciplined and they just do the work. And then there's people who see like the vision. They can see how things are coming together. Their third eye, their mind's eye is very strong and tapped into higher realms, so they can see how everything is going to go down before it even goes down. And that's so funny. We got the God that has just come out. So let's talk about this person so you can get an idea of who they are. We got the Child Eternal and the Visionary. The Child Eternal says determination to remain young, and the body, mind, and spirit, the ability to see things with fresh eyes. The Visionary says capacity to envision what is not conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without personal gain. So I feel like you guys have been very serious, and Spirit is coming in to connect you with someone with another perspective, someone who doesn't take things super, super seriously because they're a visionary. They can constantly, if something doesn't work out, they are the visionary. They can come up with another plan, another idea, or another angle, like instantly. It's natural for them. So if you've been really in a rut creatively, like if you're a creator, or if you've been in a rut, like in a human level where it's just like, I don't exactly love the life that I'm living, but it doesn't like completely suck, but I do want significant change. Oh my God, this person is going to be so freaking helpful to you. They have a light spirit. They're not combative. So if you're a little combative, or if you're rough around the edges, if you need people to talk to you nice, if you need people to talk to you a certain kind of way, that will be no problem with them. And they're also a visionary. So they're going to add something to your life. Like finally, someone coming in to add something to your life, someone coming in to fill your cup and being a visionary, helping you strategize and plan, because you may have been in the position with past relationships where you were always the person strategizing. You were always the person moving the goalposts. You were always the person planning. And to have things switch, to be honest, will probably be a little strange and still take some getting used to, but it will feel really good. We got the God and the Queen. The God says benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So this person knows who they are, which I just love, because that will make them unshaken by what everyone else has to say. Like, if we're just real about it, Some people are more influenced by other people than, you know, most. And if you are one of those people, you know, deep down where you know, like, oof, I do care what people think, and I do, you know, try to cater to the people around me, because this person doesn't, it's going to be so good for you, because it's like they don't struggle with that. So it's kind of giving me a vibe where it's like the areas where you struggle, or the areas where you've been, you know, having a hard time having breakthroughs, like this person has no problem. And then we have the Queen. It says, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So this person is very compassionate, and connected to source. It's so interesting because this person has a lot of power, but they don't exert it. Even with the God coming out, they don't have an ego issue. They know who they are. So they don't have to go out of their way to get other people to agree or admit or see their value. Like, they're fine. This person is also a good balance of masculine and feminine energy. We had the Queen that came out, and now we have the Mother that came out. So two feminine archetypes, strong feminine archetypes, foundational feminine archetypes coming out to describe this person. And then we have the Prince. So I feel like overall they are like more masculine presenting. I feel like they do present themselves, you know, as a masculine, and it's just like they have a lot of feminine energy. There's a warmth to them. The Prince says romantic charm and potential for power. So if they wanted to, I wholeheartedly agree. If they wanted to, with the God and the visionary, and then the child eternal, all their skills kind of align with someone who has the ability to create, especially with the mother womb energy. This person has plenty of energy to create. So yeah, they have a lot of potential for power, but I feel like that doesn't really matter to them. They don't care about power. They care about other things. And I don't know what that is yet, the other things that they care about deeply. But I don't see that power as one of them. The Mother says nurturance, patience, and unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. There are so many cards here that talk about this person creating, giving birth to life, and supporting other people, that there's a lot you're going to benefit from this person. Like so much. And it's like, I'm sure you will be, you know, giving back, but I almost feel like this person was literally put into your life to give you that. Like, this person, it feels like a gift. They give without, you know, any discontentment, because they're like, they have that mother womb energy. They're a visionary. They can create over and over and over, endlessly, infinitely. So it's like, they don't need you to reciprocate, even though, you know, of course, in a relationship you should. Spirit, can you show me their offer? What are they offering? What kind of relationship? What kind of offer are they offering here? Yeah, I feel this 1000%. We have healing, chaos, and adventures. I definitely feel that so strongly. This person is coming in to nurture you. They're coming in to heal you. I'm hearing Nurture by Sabrina Claudio. It's a beautiful song. I love that song. And I'm hearing that. Oh, that is so sweet. I literally cannot. I'm pretty sure the song is just called Nurture by Sabrina Claudio. Go listen to it if you have a few minutes. But anyways, we have adventures. So again, I was feeling that in the beginning where it's like, oh, you may be going on vacation with this person, because I do see them introducing you to a lot of new spaces. And I do see you guys like going out together, like living life together, experiencing life, having fun. So this person is coming in to heal you, to be that mother to you, to be that archetype of love, compassion, understanding. And then with the adventures card, to show you some new things, we have truth and thriving. So to be honest, I do feel like this person may live very differently than you live, but they're thriving, and together you will also thrive. So with this truth card, I feel like they're going to kind of pop the bubble around you. And what that bubble is all the societal conditioning, all of your personal beliefs, all of your experiences, kind of like, you know, coming together to make up like your bubble, or who you are, your aura. And this person is like popping that, and you're being enlightened, and you're seeing like, okay, yeah, I do have all this, you know, conditioning from society, from family, from school experiences, from relationship experiences, but I can live beyond that. And I have an opportunity to live beyond that with this person. So they are, you know, revealing truth to you. You're seeing truth through being with this person, through this experience, because like nothing is better. Like what's better than someone telling you what it is someone showing you what it is. And really being that, because I see a lot of that today as well, where it's like a lot of people who have the sacred information, they know it, but they don't apply it to their life and they don't practice what they preach, so to speak. So I love that this person is, and we have the thriving card. So this is giving me like long-term relationship energy. This is giving me energy where it's like, if you want, you know, this to be a long-term thing, it definitely can. Spirit, anything else about their offer? They're offering you, sorry, almost hiccup. They're offering you not birth. They're offering you truth. You're giving birth to ideas and your creativity is expanding through them. They're offering you safety and partnership. Yeah, we have the community card here. So I do feel like they have a lot of friends and family that care about them and they're fully letting you in. You may have dated people in the past that didn't want to take that step and have you meet like their friends and families, their loved ones, people who are close to them. And you're just not going to have to worry about that with this person. They're fully letting you in with that community energy. It's like, I want to be your safe space. I want to let you into my safe space. I want to share with you. I want to live with you. I just see them giving, you know, everything that they've got. There's nothing that they're holding back. They're fully surrendering to you and the relationship. And that's just what it is. I don't see them holding anything back. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 1? Wow, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a lucky break, you guys. We have the Justice card in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You guys, I just did a karma reading too. I think I posted it last week. So look out for that if you, you know, want the tea. But with Ace of Cups in reverse and Justice in reverse, I don't know. As I grow and evolve, my opinions grow and evolve. So I have experienced relationships where I have been and also other people have been just a safe space for me. But as I grow and evolve, it makes me uncomfortable. So, and I didn't want to say, but that's how it feels. It does feel like this person is put into your life to just give to you. But I know how it sucks to be on that end and to be giving. But just because you're giving doesn't mean that someone's not reciprocating. So I'm just trying to like get my biases out of the way so I can just read it. But, you know, we have the Justice card in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I do think people have like flat out done you wrong. And Ace of Cups in reverse just absolutely depleted you. And it does have a role in why this person is coming in. It's just from their perspective or from a balanced perspective, I like to see everybody getting, you know, everything fair. But you know what you have to give. And this is a reading to tap into them, the person that you can't see, the person that you don't know. So, of course, we're not going to get a bunch of stuff about you and how you love. So, like... This is literally me talking myself through the process, like keep going. I like to see balance. Anyways, let's keep going. But it's true. Like I do see them coming in and just honestly like filling your cup. Yeah, we have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. And this is like a part of what I didn't want to acknowledge. But Four of Wands in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse may be like, you consolidated my past and future for me. You helped me anchor the future version of myself and carry in the wisdom of past experiences without the pain. But Four of Wands in reverse, you may not choose to settle down with this person. You know, maybe this person is too different for you. Like I did get that energy that this person was different. I think I was getting that with the Truth card and the thriving energy where it's like this person lives very different than you, but they're thriving. But it may just be too different for you to commit to. Nine of Wands, like I do see that you need this experience. Like this person is helping you close a cycle. And with that Wheel of Fortune, you know, you're stepping into the one again. You know, it's like you're at the 9. You may be seeing a lot of 909, 919, 999, 9 as an angel number super strongly. You may be in a 9-year numerologically. But this person is getting you to the 10, that full cycle completion, but you need help. 9 of Wands, you know, there's a heavy burden of the past that you still carry with you. And it's almost like this person is an angel coming into your life and just transmuting that for you. And some of you won't be with this person. I can't really tell how they're different. The way that I would say this kind of reads to me as a person who doesn't really care about money. Someone who, like, you know, that surfer archetype, always at the beach, you know, like all just living life. You know, that person who's jobless, their story randomly on a Tuesday, and it's like they're surfing or they're living life. If it gives that kind of vibe. It's like they are thriving. They are truly happy. They have a community, a strong community around them, people who support them, people who help them, you know, people that they're connected to. But if I had to say what makes them so different, I would probably say it's that. This is not giving Matrix Poppy. This is not giving CEO Matrix Daddy. It's giving someone who is protected and nurtured by the universe. It's giving my existence pays for itself because I am that tapped into my God power, to Mother Earth power. And I'm also a visionary. This person is giving child of God. It's giving taken care of. So we have the Devil, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. And I feel like you guys are in a position where you just won't lose again. You won't be in a position where you're in a relationship where you're not getting what it is that is fair to you. But I feel like as your time grows with this person, you'll realize that you do get a lot here, but there would have to be a change of perspective for you to be with this person. The beauty about this situation, though, is they have actionables and they're tapped in and they're patient, so they can help you through that transformation. I feel like that's where they really soar. To be honest, that may be their life's mission. They may have done this for multiple people. But Queen of Wands in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse, there is a little bit of an untrusting energy or feeling like I'm not exactly a match for this person. Maybe you feel like they're too sensitive with the Queen of Wands in reverse, and you're like, I can't treat them with kid gloves forever. So if you're someone who likes more direct communication, or if you're like someone who likes for people to be like hyper masculine with you, I don't feel like you're going to get that with this person. I do feel like they have more masculine energy than feminine, but it's in a very like pure way. It's not in a way where we identify, it's not like how we identify masculine and feminine energy as a collective. It's in a very pure way where it's like they are divine masculine if you know what divine masculinity, you know, like truly is and what it really looks like. If you look at what you're receiving from this person and how they're taking care of you, you'll see that is they are divine masculine. They're not, you know, feeding you with bullshit. They're not trying to convince you and force you to, you know, do things that you don't want to do. They're not trying to control you. They're not trying to like lead you. But they are still true divine masculine. So it's very interesting stuff here. Let me pull from the moon cards. Spirit for group 1. What do they need to know? Oh, we had the Page of Cups and the Temperance card that came out in reverse. Page of Cups is like being open to a new beginning, being open to new love. Temperance in reverse is obviously an imbalance. So I feel like the more you surrender, the more you open your mind to just seeing what could be and experiencing, I think you'll soften up to how they are. We have the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. I actually feel like it's a time to listen rather than speak. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like instead of telling this person what it is you want and need, receive what you can from them and see what they offer on their own. That's another thing. You may tell people all about you when you go on dates right away. And so they show up you know, exactly the way that you like it. And so you allow yourself to fall in love with these people thinking that, oh, this is who they are. And it's really like, no, you just gave them the cheat sheet. So they're showing up how they need to show up to get them buns or to get that time or to vamp off of you, whatever it is that they want from you. And then they dip and you're like, why is this happening? So that could be another thing, you know, maybe just not telling people, you know, anymore what it is you like or what it is you want and need, and allowing them to show up that way or not, and accepting that, and knowing that's the highest form of truth, like just to see how they show up. We have full moon, surrender to the divine is what that says on the bottom. And I absolutely feel that for you. There's going to take a lot of surrender to be with this person. We have the new moon in Aries. Interesting. It's time to take action. And Aries is the first of the zodiac. Aries rules the first house, the house of self. I'm pretty sure. I have to look that up. I'm getting into astrology, but I don't remember everything quite yet. So bear with me. But new moon in Aries, yeah, it's time to take action. I really do feel like that has to do with self. I really do feel like that has to do with taking action to untangle yourself from anything that you may be attached to now. And I just heard, don't talk about it, be about it. So if you've been asking Spirit, like, you know, to send you this, and you've been telling Spirit, I'm going to do this and this and this when I have that, Spirit is saying, all right, don't talk about it, be about it. I want to see you actually let go of that older version of you. I want to see you let go of those toxic traits. I want to see you let go of that pain from the past. Are you truly ready to live and love? Or did you just say that so you can have someone manifest in, and then you're unlashing all of your trauma that they didn't, you know, attach to you onto them? Are you making them, you know, do the most? We have the waning moon. What do you need to release? So that goes back to that new moon in Aries energy, where it's like, this is a good time to take inventory and to say, okay, who needs to be cut off? Who deserves to be here? Who do I need to detach from? Who do I need to set boundaries with myself? Let me block these profiles so I can't look at them. Like, let me take some steps to make sure that I'm not also going out of my way to, you know, check up on certain people or to do things that keep me stuck. And that is what I have for you, Group 1. That is who is coming in, offering a commitment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the Yellowstone, this is your reading. We're using the Mermaid Tarot for you today, Group 2. And we are going to see who is offering you a commitment, Spirit. This is for Group 2 with the Yellowstone. Who is offering Group 2 a commitment? Show me that person, their energy. What are they like? What are they about, Spirit? Ugh, this is the type of person you want to protect with your heart. This person is scared of the world, to be honest. Like, and it's not, okay, we have the Knight coming in, so they're not too scared. But, okay, because what I mean by that is this person, they shelter themselves. Like, they really feel like this is Sodom and Gomorrah out here. Like, they see certain things online and they're just absolutely deeply disturbed that people have these beliefs, that people think about certain things, that people live a certain way, that people put all this unnecessary, like, information into their mainframe, negativity. Like, this person is so disturbed by, honestly, the way people live, and they just don't want any part of it. So I do feel like they're very hermited. They spend a lot of time creating, reading. They may have a specific room in their home that has, like, books, like a library or a creative space where they can paint or do, you know, whatever art they would be into. And they spend a lot of time with nature. They spend a lot of time, I just heard, in their garden. They may have a garden or like a really nice plush backyard with like gorgeous grass, flowers, like I said, little vegetable garden. Like, that's what this person is about. But we have the Knight coming in, so they're not, you know, like soft, but this person, they don't spend a lot of time online. They spend a lot of time creating and connecting with nature. The child nature, it says friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. This person may brew their own like beer or something like that. I'm getting like this energy of this person also making like their own wine or kombucha or something like that. The child magical, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. So this person is like a small details kind of person. They have a reason to be grateful, a genuine reason to be grateful every day. They're very much so connected with nature and the things that they love. They're not easily bothered, but they're definitely hermited. We have the Hermit and the Knight. The Knight says loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. So this person has no issue being chivalrous. This person has no issue, you know, showing someone that they care about them. They do the right thing. They're loyal and they're romantic. And then we have the Hermit, seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life and serves personal creativity. So this person, I don't know, it's just giving me poet vibes. Like this person is like the kind of person who watches society and how it develops, and they make, you know, like poems or art based on it. They're definitely an observer. They're more the type of person that observes versus like someone who gets in the mix and feels like they need to be in that pool. We have the monk / nun and the teacher. The monk says selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. The teacher says the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. So this person, they may evolve into a teacher position as life goes on. But they're definitely someone of pure spirit. I really don't feel like they're on social media at all. They may not watch TV. They might not, you know, go on YouTube. Like, I don't feel like this person has any place or outlet where like outside information can really get to them. We have the Queen and the Healer. The Healer says passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help and transform pain into healing. I love that. So if you guys have some pain, they're going to help you transmute that. I do feel like they have actionables, like they have books and resources like, okay, when you're feeling, you know, upset, or when you're feeling like long-term feelings of sadness, this is how you nip that in the bud. Listen to these frequencies every day, do this, and you will, you know, recover, like stuff like that. So mind, body, and soul, this person can help you transform, and I don't see that they'll have any problem with that. We have the Queen. It says radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. I could definitely say that that's true. This person comes across as having more feminine energy, which I notice a lot with like masculines who spend a lot of time in nature or have a high respect for nature, have a high connection with nature. They usually come across a bit softer just because they're connected more to that earth energy. They are more grounded in that energy, and they're also typically have a better understanding of like universal principle of being masculine and feminine. So they understand like I need an outlet for both. I need to hold space for both, and I need feminine energy even if I'm a masculine myself. So, Spirit, let's talk about this offer. Can you show me their offer for group 2? What are they going to be? Wow, we got the Love card that came out. What are they going to be offering? I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than that. We got love, we got delight. So this person, they would be known as a simp a little bit. We have love and delight because it makes them happy for you to be happy, and all they want to do is make you happier and happier. And we have love and delight, you know, coming out right away to talk about their offer. So what are they offering you? They're offering you a fully committed relationship. They're offering you delight. They're offering you happiness. And they're offering you kind of like a getaway from your current life or your current environment. And they're letting you into their life. I feel like this person has a big house or like a really nice house. They're holding so much space for you. They're letting you in fully. And it's just like they're letting you into their nest, their little protective nest. Oh, interesting. See, we have the leadership card. And then we have standstill. Okay, I get it. Because I'm like, okay, what's T, Spirit? You know, to be honest, your life may be at a standstill. You may be feeling like nothing is growing or evolving. Nothing is changing. You always end up having to hustle, having to work, having to change, having to conform. And this person is like, listen, baby, you're at a standstill. And that's all right. Let me lead you into another way of living life. So I do feel like this person is going to teach you like how they survive, how they make money. And I feel like it's a way that you've never heard of before. Like this person, I really do feel like they're the plug. Like they are plugged into different resources and opportunities that isn't talked about, or that only, you know, high class elite know about, or something like that. And they're letting you know, like, this is how I do it. This is how I've become self-sustaining. This person may not have to have a job, or if they do have a job, it's something that they can do inside of their home. I really feel residual income with this person, where their money makes them money at this point. I don't feel like this is someone who, you know, clocks in, clocks out, go to work. We have openness and solitude. Exactly. This person is holding space. This relationship is a little bit unconventional, because it's like this person, like, would be fine if you know, stayed over at their house, but you spent time in solitude. Like, they care about you so deeply, or this is just the way that they think. Like, they're super connected with nature and what people need, and unselfish. They're like, I know I need time alone. I need space alone. So say like you live in a noisy, you know, apartment downtown. It's always loud. Your neighbors are a mess. Da 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 da. Like, say you have an unsavory living situation. This person would allow you to come to their house and stay at their house and not bother you. They don't feel like just because you're in their space that means that you have to, you know, entertain them, or you have to bust it open on a handstand for them and, you know, do it on a splits. Like, they're totally fine with you literally taking your time, being alone. They just hold space so beautifully for you. It's very different. With solitude and openness, it's like they let you open up to them on your own time, in your own way, unforced, unpressured. And I love this. I haven't really seen something like this before. This is another level. Spirit, what does group 2 need to know about this relationship? We have the Sun card here. Spirit is saying, like, this is pure life-giving masculine energy. And yeah, it appears very different than what it is that you're used to. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. Wow, we got the Lovers card. We got the Emperor. I feel like things are really going to be shaken up with this person, with the Lovers and the Emperor. And I got that a little bit with group 1. You may have been called to choose group 1 as well, because there's a lot of similarities between these two spreads. But with the Emperor and the Lovers, it's like Spirit is saying, this is true victory. This is what it looks like to be winning. And especially with this person having such like a disdain or being in disagreement with social media, I could totally see that. I could totally see how you have this experience with them where it's like, yo, this is what true love looks like. This is what, you know, it looks like when someone truly cares for you. There's an energy of this person being a real provider. There's an energy of, you know, with the Sun card, like, this is true victory and happiness, but you are going to have to, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords in reverse, you're going to have to release what you know, or dismantle your current like desires and ideals to fully receive this. Because if you have your mindset that the way that it looks when someone cares about you is by doing XYZ, then when you experience, you know, love in the flesh, in person, you may not be able to receive it because you've already decided in your head and built your foundation on, this is what I believe as love, or this is what I believe as stability. This is what it looks like when someone takes care of me. So it's going to be a little uncomfortable and different. Ooh, we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups. You may honestly fumble a little bit with the Five of Swords. You may, Seven of Cups, end up going back like to an ex, or Seven of Cups, like not taking this person too seriously at first. But we have the Ace of Pentacles, so I don't feel like, you know, their offer is going to turn away, especially with this person being hermited. It's like, okay, you waited an eternity to come across someone that you actually feel these strong feelings of love for. You've waited an eternity to feel this pull, like I need to take care of this person, or I need to be there for this person. So what's a little while longer while you figure out things on your end? But we got the Lovers, okay? So that is divinely guided love. I do feel like the, you know, Spirit put this person in your path, and it was hard to get you to this point. So I say just be patient with yourself. Like, it is what it is. Not everyone feels super comfortable or believes it. Like, that's another thing I see a lot. Like, people do not believe it. When you show up and you say you're going to do something or take care of someone, like, a lot of people have a hard time believing that at all. So you're going to have to see it. We have the Four of Swords and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is a message for someone coming through, super strong message coming through. Spirit is saying, like, to stop manifesting, to know that you've done it. You've taken the action you need to take, regardless of, you know, what transit comes and how everybody wilds out online and they say, oh my God, this is the transit that's going to change your life. Manifest, manifest. Regardless of, you know, the pressure online, maybe even taking a break would help you. Or, you know, to be honest, with this person not really being on social media like that, I'm so sorry. They're not going to know what you're talking about. If you speak in memes, if you speak in audios, like from TikTok or Instagram, whatever, social media, this person isn't going to get any of that. So maybe just take a break and try to step back from social media altogether, if that is something that has been on your spirit for a while anyways. This is a good time for a cleanse, Four of Swords. But yeah, Spirit is saying, like, you don't need to manifest this to come through. It's already on your path. The Lovers represents Spirit leading two people together. So it's like you couldn't manifest this person if you wanted to, because Spirit's already in control. Spirit's already got it down. So why waste the candles? Why waste the time, the energy? Spend that hour that you would spend manifesting or doing your ritual, whatever it is that you do, literally like practicing self-care, taking yourself out to eat, making a meal for yourself, watching a movie, you know, doing what it is that, you know, you'd like to do for comfort, for fulfillment, because it's not going to bring this sooner. It's not going to do anything. It's already, like, it's literally already on your path. So it's like, unless it just feels good, you know, to you to do it, which sometimes that's, you know, my thing. Like, okay, Spirit, I know I don't have to, but I just want to do it this way because it's just I'm going to be able to, I can release it so much easier once I just do this final ritual, or once I just do this. Unless it's a situation like that, then you can at least have the option and the comfort of knowing that you don't have to. This isn't something you have to bring together. You don't have to do it all on your own anymore. And I just love that for you. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune, which is the first card that group one got. You guys got the Sun card first, and now you have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities between group 1 and 2. But yeah, Spirit is like, listen, the wheel is already spinning. Like, let it spin and allow yourself to receive. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Don't put yourself in alignment to undo progress or to switch things around when you don't need to. You know, don't put yourself in position to lose. Don't stack the odds against yourself. Oh, we got a card flipped over on the bottom. And then we have the Judgment card. Under that, Three of Swords was the card that was flipped over. It's in reverse, which is good. Three of Swords in reverse and the Two of Wands, the Spirit saying there's nothing to worry about, but I do understand that you may struggle with indecision. You may have a Libra Mars, yo. Shout out to the Libra Mars, because that's just such a shit placement. Sorry, but that's, well, no, actually, in the higher aspects of justice and balance, having a Libra placement in your Mars would be ideal. But because Libra is ruled by Venus, it is more likely to fall prey to shadowy energies, or to fall prey from temptation, because Venus loves to be stimulated. Venus loves to experience. And Venus isn't very patient. She likes things now. She wants to feel it now. She wants to experience it now. She's no holds bar. You know, she's going to take the risk and the gamble. So anyways, astro talk aside, Three of Swords in reverse and the Two of Wands is Spirit saying, I understand that you're afraid, but we have the Judgment card. If you look at your life, you will see that everything you've been through has kind of led you to this moment of full surrender. And it's just about surrendering at this point, because you can see like how Spirit has been trying to get you to step out of your comfort zone and to surrender to the higher power, to trust Spirit more, to allow more, to be less action oriented and feeling like you have to do everything yourself. We have the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key, is what that one says. Full moon in Libra. We were just talking about Libra energy. Full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast, is what it says at the bottom of that one. So as far as communication, I feel like Spirit is saying the revelations that you get are what's holding you over in this time. And you may already feel that. When you're feeling really low, you may notice that you're now getting downloads and information coming in where Spirit is giving you another perspective. So for at least for a few days, you can be good again, and then Spirit will give you another one. So pay attention to the communications from the universe, because Spirit is sending you angel numbers and confirmations, synchronicities, new informations, book recommendations. Oh, Spirit, I felt that one super strongly. Spirit said, I gave them a book that they're supposed to be reading right now. Not only would that book give them tons of revelation and make it significantly easier for them to get through this process, but also it will occupy their mind right now so that their mind isn't idle, aka the devil's playground. An idle mind is the devil's playground. Like, I've given them, you know, resources, and they're just not reading the book, or they still got it in their cart. They haven't checked out. They haven't gone back to their favorites list on Amazon and purchase the book. Or maybe you did already purchase the book, but it's just sitting at the shelf. Spirit's like, if you don't get that, you know, book and read it. We have the full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So Spirit's actually trying to get you to focus more on like work and career. Maybe even a little fourth house energy. You may be called to rearrange your house and to purify your house, cleanse your house at this time as well. But your dreams need a practical plan with that full moon in Taurus. So it's like you have all this energy and you want to do, but that energy end up getting programmed towards something that's not in alignment with you, or an ideal that you've seen on social media. And that's why you haven't been able to get ahead, because instead of taking action with all that energy that you have towards the download Spirit's giving you, you may be programming it towards other things, because it's just more nagging. Like, social media nags at you, you know, it wants you on it all day. The algorithm are so like nasty these days. Like, it really will control your whole life if you allow it. So you may have to take, you know, action on your end to detach. But that's what I got for you, group 2. That is who is coming in and offering commitment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the red stone, this is your reading. We're going to be using the Tarot of the Divine for you today, and we are seeing who is coming in offering you commitment. Spirit, this is for group 3 with the red stone. Show me the person coming in for group 3. The person offering commitment. Show me that person. Tell me what they're about. Who's that person for group 3? I feel like this person is different. Different than what you're used to. Nice. Okay. This is very interesting. So first of all, we have the Mother and the Lover. I've gotten this, I think, at least twice today. But I'm picking up on this energy more and more. People coming up, showing up with this Mother archetype energy, showing up with an energy of Being a being of unconditional love. I'm getting that a lot. The mother says nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. So this person, you know, they don't feel like you have to, you know, do the most to earn their love. They're just a genuinely loving and open person when it comes to you. And I love that. And then the lover says great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation for someone or something. So this person is a lover at heart. They see you as like their person, tapping into their energy. It just seems like they're such a lover. Okay, the storyteller, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. The networker enhances unity through the sharing of information, endangers social awareness and empathy. So this person could be an advocate. This person is definitely a free speaker. I wouldn't be surprised if this person wrote a book in their career or is planning to write one. There's like this energy of them being like a teacher, someone with a lot of knowledge and information, and they have no problem sharing that with people. They have something that they're passionate about, whether it's real estate, whether it's, you know, passive income. Like this person is the plug when it comes to like, okay, how can we do something more efficiently? And they talk about it, you know, they don't gatekeep at all. They like to share this information that they have. So I'm excited to see, you know, what you guys end up with once you see your person, to see like what it actually is. But the storyteller, I just feel like this person, they have soft and nice communication. It says expresses life through stories and symbols. So they're not the kind of person that will just give you the answer. They want to walk you through it or get you to a resource that can lead you down the path of coming together with your own answer. It's so important to them that everyone has like free autonomy. They do not like this movement of everyone having to be on the same page, or whoever is most factual winning an argument, or, you know, like being in control. They are not into that at all. They're the kind of person where it's like, even if everyone agrees with it, if I see truth somewhere, I'm going to let, you know, people know about what I see, and I'm going to move accordingly. So big free thinker energy. And then we have the athlete and the child nature. The athlete gives me energy like this person likes to fix up houses. I just keep getting that energy. If that's something that you've ever wanted to do, like in your life, if you've ever wanted to like flip one good house, even just once, like flip a house or decorate a house, if you've ever wanted to be an interior designer, decorator, whatever, this person, okay, you may actually end up doing that with them. But they are athletic. It says dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. So this person is all about becoming the best version of yourself. This person is a huge motivator, and they could even be like a well-known motivational speaker. And then we have the child nature. It says friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. I could totally see this person ending up with like a whole wing of their house dedicated to their animals. Like as life goes on and they accumulate more wealth and resources, I could totally see them dedicating a room like to their dogs, like, or their cats, like, or their birds, whatever it is that they like they have their own room. Like I could totally see that. With this person, they really care about animals and they resonate with animals deeply. And animals may specifically be one of the ways that spirit communicates with them. So they start to feel like, okay, there's deep meaning behind this thing that's happening to me or that I'm experiencing once there's like a spirit animal shows up or like an insect that shows up, etc. Spirit, show me this commitment for group 3. What are they going to be offering? Wow, we got the leadership card and it came out right away. Leadership and love. Wow, I love this. So you guys may be wanting to surrender to your feminine energy. You may be interested in living like a softer life. There's an energy of this person in terms of a relationship. They're really organized and they honestly kind of have most things like sorted out. The person that ends up with them, which is crazy because the lover came out in the first deck as well. The person that ends up with them isn't going to have to worry about anything. This is like the person who just prefers it that way. They prefer to plan the trips. They don't want you worrying on the day of when it's time to go on a trip about getting tickets together or, oh my God, did this get changed or did this get checked on or did this get packed? they like to do it themselves. This person they love like mindless organizational tasks, I'm hearing. But they like, you know, honestly, to be in control. They like, you know, to feel like they're the leader. They like when, you know, people can just kind of like chill out, let them, you know, do everything. They just prefer it. They're the kind of person where it's like, okay, if I want something done correctly, I have to do it myself. And also this protects the relationships around them, because it's like no one's getting frustrated because they're, you know, the person that's responsible. So it's like, listen, don't worry about it. That's the way I prefer it. We got the abundance card. And that's what I was feeling too with the networker storyteller energy, where it's like this person has something big that they share with people. And it really felt like something to do with finances. So this person is offering you a soft, easy life, okay? We have abundance and leadership. This person is offering you safety, security, home, abundance, an overabundance of their love, an overabundance of their time, of their resources. Leadership, you don't have to worry about anything. It's like they're already sorting everything out. Like you come over and it's like, oh, I don't know where to park. They already got that sorted out for you. Oh, I got you a parking pass for my building so that you can go in. Like, they're just that kind of person. Like, you don't have to, like, literally, you don't have to worry about anything in their presence because they're just so on top of it. And honestly, I just feel like that's how they are. They may really like organization and routine. So it's something that they naturally do. It's not something that they do begrudgingly. It's like, this is literally how they are. This is how they handle everything, you know, with organization. Spirit, what are they offering? We have abundance, love, and leadership. This person seems like such a strong individual, especially with that athlete energy that came up before. Ooh, we got enlightenment. So whether it's spiritual, whether it's financial, to be honest, is probably both with a person like this, because they are connected to their feminine energy. We got the mother archetype, the lover archetype, the child nature archetype. These are feminine archetypes. So this person could totally have a strong spiritual connection, or a strong connection to their physical mother, to Mother Nature, of course, to animals. They're very empathetic, and they do sit a good amount of time in their feminine body, in their feminine energy. So with this enlightenment card here, this person could put you on to a book, a lifestyle, a diet, resources that will change your life though. Ooh, and then we have the flexibility card. So they're open to what it is that you want and need. You are an equal part of this relationship. They're not trying to take away your freedom of choice, but you don't naturally have to, you know, worry about anything when you're with them. Spirit, what does group 3 need to know about this connection, about this person, about their journey? Any other messages that want to come through, Spirit? Show us more of this relationship. We have the Magician and the 10 of Wands that came up. The Magician is in reverse and the 10 of Wands. So Spirit is saying 6 of Wands, you've already aligned yourself with this relationship by 10 of Wands having the last cycle completion that you've had. So with the Magician in reverse, if you've really been feeling pressure to manifest, especially if it's not really like you haven't been manifesting, you know, when you were younger, it's never been important to you, especially if that's the case, Spirit is saying you don't have to with the Magician in reverse. We have the 6 of Wands here. It's really just like you already are that girl. You already are that guy, that version of yourself. Yeah, and if anything, focused on that version of yourself and aligning yourself, you know, that way, but not with like the actual manifestation process, because you just don't need to in this season. We have the 8 of Coins in reverse. So Spirit is like, the more you invest in making this come together, the more tired out you're going to get. And at this point, it's like this person is already on your path. So You don't need to do the most to get in alignment with them. It's already happening. I'm getting a little bit of a alignment obsession where some of you guys may be looking at yourself like a self-care project. You know, you may be looking at yourself like, oh, I'm always out of balance. I'm always out of alignment. Just because you don't have something that you want doesn't mean you're out of alignment. Like, that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't. Like, so you decide, oh, okay, I want some Twizzlers right now. Oh shit, I'm out of alignment because Twizzlers didn't pop up into my reality. Like, what are you talking about? You're not always out of alignment, group 3. You're not always broken, needing help. Like, give yourself much more credit. You are not a self-improvement project. You know, stop picking at yourself. But specifically here, you know, 8 of Coins in reverse, 6 of Wands. Spirit is saying, like, you don't need to overwork yourself or focus on working to have this come in. Ooh, Spirit just said it's not even about alignment. So I don't know what it would be about. I feel like that could be a rabbit hole in itself, because now we're just talking about manifestation and how to manifest what it is that you want versus like who's offering commitment. But I'm tempted. I'm like, okay, Spirit, you got my attention. Spirit. We have the 4 of Coins and the 3 of Swords in reverse. We have the Hangman in reverse. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys are a creatrix. Like, you're used to always working or creating or bringing things together. I feel like you're the mastermind of your friend group. I feel like you're the person that people go to like, I'm arguing with this person. Like, send them the message. Like, communicate it for me. You may be that kind of person. You may have a way with words. But there's a little bit of your energy kind of reflecting back with this person's energy, where you may be a control freak yourself, Queen of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Coins and the Hangman in reverse. Like, you may be a creatrix yourself, someone who's constantly used to bringing things together and making things happen. And that may be your superpower. So it's hard for you to step down, because you know something is your superpower when it's effortless and when it doesn't wear you out. When you begrudgingly do something, that means you're good at it, but you don't want to actually do it. So that's not like your gift. But when you do it and it's like, people to the left, people to the right, just be getting tired out doing the most, and you can just literally keep going and you feel the same, you feel neutral, that's how you know something is a gift. And with you guys, you may be a creator, a master creator. And that could be something that you focus on at this time, developing your creative ability, because it's like you have all this energy in you. And again, Queen of Coins, I feel like it's just because you're, you know, that creatrix archetype. So instead of like channeling it towards this, I would say focusing on your other creative endeavors so you can make sure that energy still gets exercised out of you, so that you don't still feel like the pull to do something, to be working, to pull something together. We have the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles. So I'm getting a strong patient energy and a need to be patient. And with the 3 of Swords in reverse, Spirit is kind of calming you at this time. You may feel like Spirit is trying to distract you, because there's a little bit of other like good things coming in your life. There's an energy of good things coming into your life, but you may be looking like, Spirit, now you know you told me that this is supposed to come in by now, or you know I've been manifesting this. Yeah, that's cool. Somebody just paid it forward. Yeah, that's cool. You know, this good thing just happened. Da, da, da. My video just went viral. Da, 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 da. All these other things. But like, Spirit, you know what we've been working on. What's going on? You may feel like that a little bit, because I could see that, because maybe there was a delay with the 4 of Coins and the 3 of Swords in reverse. Or someone may have folded before this. Like, if you've been manifesting in a new commitment, I don't feel like this is the person that Spirit chose for you. I feel like this is the person that's in alignment with what it is that you wanted. Like, they're in the same frequency. So eventually, as long as you keep, you know, moving and you're following through on what Spirit is telling you, you'll get to be with them. But I don't feel like this was the like original person for those of you who had specifically been asking for Spirit for a person. Because there's this 3 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles energy where it's almost like, yeah, something like someone faked out, someone folded, someone ended up making a choice that took you off of each other's path. You know, this person could be going on a worse path, a better path, or just a different path. Like whoever spirit may have had planned for you before is no longer in alignment. Yeah, we have the Six of Cups in reverse here. Like something got screwed up. And then we have the Four of Swords. Spirit had to go back to the drawing board. Or there were other lessons that had to be learned either by you or this person. So if you had been manifesting love, I do see something probably did happen with that. Spirit, pull from this one. So many decks want to tell you something right now. I'm going to get like one from each. For group 3. We have happiness and judgment. And we all know the judgment card in the tarot deck is like, okay, yeah, that's that call to action by spirit. That's, you know, that moment of reckoning. That's the moment of judgment day energy. So whenever I see judgment coming through, that's like spirit saying, like, a lot of this is outside of your control. I really do feel like it's just your purpose right now to be happy, group 3. I hope I wasn't saying group 2 this entire reading. Anyways, sorry about that if I did. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Judgment says I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So spirit is, you know, trying to get you to not focus on the person to the left or the right of you. You may have been called to pick group 2 as well. There's a lot of similarities between you and group 2. But spirit is saying, like, it is your goal to be happy. It's your goal to focus on mood regulation at this point, staying in, you know, the best energy, staying in, finding your vibe, like finding your pocket. We have chaos and conflict and mending. So something happened on your timeline, dude. I really feel it. You may feel like time is weird right now or out of whack. We got soulmates and clean it up. Something definitely happened in the background, either on your end or another person's end. You may have gone back to an ex that caused yet another quantum entanglement between you and that person, making it hard for you to open up for anything in the future, because it's like you're moving from a space of, instead of it's just your energy free from being entangled with anyone, you're moving from a space of you and that other person. And if that other person sees you as their source of fun, fantasy, cheeks, okay, let's call a spade a spade. If they see you in that way, obviously it's not conscious, but subconsciously their energy that's in your energy is going to go out of alignment with you going away from them because they benefit from you. So just know that. But yeah, there was something that happened with your timeline. Chaos and conflicts looked like there was a bit of drama a couple of months ago or some sort of, and you may have really been beating yourself up about that, but it feels like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You may have, you know, slipped back into some old habits temporarily or right now, and you may be trying to get yourself out of that. We have the gibbous moon and the cardinal moon. The gibbous moon says you're very close to achieving your goal. The cardinal moon says be bold and make the first move. And for you, I feel like that's making the first move towards trust, towards believing in the universe, because with a Queen of Pentacles, action-oriented energy, your problem isn't taking action. It's taking the correct, most beneficial action based on what your intuition is telling you, not what your creatrix aspect, you know, is telling you, like work, 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 let's just get it done. You know, so I feel like that's the bold move for you because it's so unlike you to relinquish control. But this whole relationship will be setting you up to reach deeper levels of being taken care of. So yeah, it's going to start here. It starts here, you know, before you even get to that point. So that's what I have for you, group 3. My Etsy is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the white stone, this is your reading. We're using the Modern Witch Tarot for you today, and we're going to see who is offering you a commitment. Spirit, this is for group 4 with the white stone. Who is offering group 4 a commitment? Show me this person. What are they all about? What do they like for group 4? Ooh, we got the companion that came out. So this person is romantic. They like time spent. They like to spend time with you. Generous with their time. Even just to talk on the phone. You may prefer to talk on the phone than to text, or you may prefer like deep conversations. And this person is going to be able to match your energy there. We got the poet. Yeah, this person is deep. Deep and creative. Loyal. All right, let's get it. So we have the companion and the prince. Okay, let's talk about it. The companion says loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. The prince says romantic charm and potential for power. So this person has a lot of potential. This person has a lot of pull. This is the kind of person that people listen to naturally without even, you know, having to try or think deeply about it. They just kind of have this commanding presence and commanding energy and aura. But it's not in a way where it's like, oh, they've read like, you know, books about power. It's not in a way where it's like, oh, they listen to podcasts and other opinions. It's just like this person naturally has a strong commanding presence. And I'm also hearing an intense gaze. They look you right in your eyes. They make eye contact. We have the poet and the bully. The poet says it says expresses soul insights in symbolic language. The bully says highlights your tendency to intimidate others and helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. So if you're someone who always comes off as intense, if you're someone who has a hard time maintaining friendships, this person is going to be able to help you with that. I feel like they're going to be able to help you most through their perspective that they have. Their perspective is really valuable. Like I feel like this person is... It's not even like smart is the best way to describe it. I just feel like they're very deep and connected to like their intuition. They have a strong, deep inner knowing. A lot of questions they know the answers to. This person is like amazing at trivia without even having to try because it's like their deep knowing is just that spot on. It reminds me of that girl from Poker Face, and it's like she can tell whether someone's lying or not, and it's not like, you know, she's learned it and her da-da-da-da. It's just like she literally has just that ability. It feels like this person has something like that. The saboteur says highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes that it would bring to your life. So this person is coming in. They're going to transform you. When it comes to like your personal power, this person, to be honest, is the kind of person that calls it as they see it. So if you let everyone run over you, they're not going to run over you as well. They're going to tell you like, listen, you're super vulnerable here. You know, you let this slide, you let that slide. You know, you may bully yourself or be really hard on yourself. And this person is not going to act like they don't see that or notice that. Like, no, they'll say something. And help you through that self-empowerment process. They want you to feel strong. They want you to feel capable, you know, and healthy. They don't want you to feel like you have to depend on them, but like anyone else. They don't want you to feel like weak or incapable. The guide says represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So yeah, this person definitely has a strong relationship to the divine source, the higher power, and with themselves. Like this is the kind of person that really kind of you can end up quantum leaping just being in their presence. Like I'm telling you, people go into their lives. You may be this kind of person as well, but there's certain people like you come into their lives and they're just such a useful, like valuable and connected person that people will literally see 180 transformations happening within 3 months, like a short period of time. Okay, let me pull from another deck. Well, let's talk about their offer. Spirit, can you show us the offer for group 4? What are they offering? Enlightenment? Yeah, for sure. Literally. With the guide and the poet, this person has a way with words. They're so tapped in. And I'm like, what is that? I'm just curious. Like, is it a stronger connection to the higher power that they have? Is this some sort of gift? Like, I'm very curious about this person and where this energy comes from. But we have the Enlightenment card here. So there is an energy of, when it comes to a relationship, they offer much more than that. And that could be why Spirit has put this person in your path, especially if you've specifically been asking, like, Spirit, you know, level me up psychically, make my spiritual gifts stronger, level me up spiritually. We have inner peace. It feels like this person is giving you much more than just a regular relationship offer. Potential and stillness. That's so interesting. I'm going to clarify with the tarot, but we have stillness, potential, and inner peace. And these are the cards coming up when I'm asking about their relationship offer. But it really feels like this person is coming in and they're healing you. Like, it feels like more than a relationship or the romantic aspect. Like, what they offer is much deeper than the romance aspect of it all, which of course you will have. We did get the companion energy that came out before, you know, but they're much more than that. And they may not like to be associated with, like, what they bring to the table. Like, of course, you're going to benefit from them being in a relationship with them, but they may not like to focus on that. So we have happiness and release. Yo, this person is coming in with a purpose, okay? With the release card, it just makes it so clear. Spirit is like, listen, this person is going to level them up. This person is going to level you up, group 4. It's not even, from Spirit's perspective, really about the romance aspect of it all, to be real. There's so much you're gaining from them. And with the release card, that lets me know Spirit has an intention. Like, there is something being released. There's something to release, something that's been sitting with you, whether it's a way of being, a way of doing, or a belief, or an experience, whatever it is. Like, there is something that has sat with you that hasn't served you. And I feel like it's been for years. And Spirit is like, okay, we're going to break these chains right now. We're going to do this. We have the Magician in reverse. I've been getting that a lot today. For whatever reason, it keeps coming out in reverse as well. Spirit, show me more about this relationship. Tell us more. The Sun, nice. Tell us more about this offer for group 4. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Something about your unhappiness. Page of Wands in reverse. That's a little bit of analysis paralysis. It's been hard for you to make a decision. It's been hard for you to move forward when you still have this weighing on your consciousness. Maybe it's been hard for you to open up to love again because you've decided that there's nothing that anyone can add to your life. So Spirit is putting in this person that unselfishly just adds and puts tax on it and then adds again more to your life. And it's just the right experience, just the right person to open you up and say, you know what, this may not be my person, but yes, I can open to love. Or maybe you've only dated one kind of person and Spirit is like, okay, let me give you this totally different experience, totally different type of person. And then after that, it's like, okay, I don't need the extreme. I don't need, you know, this kind of person. I don't need the type of people that I've dated before, but something more in the middle. That is the energy I'm getting super strongly here. It's like Spirit put this person in your life for a reason. Oh, we have the King of Wands in reverse and the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You may be getting, you know, like internet stalked or, you know, watched by certain people, like your ex and their friends. They may be having a hard time letting go of you, allowing you to move forward and live your life. King of Wands in reverse could also mean like your own masculine energy is out of balance in your body. Maybe there's too much of it or too little. Too little would just make you extremely vulnerable and the kind of person that, I don't know, where I'm from, they call it a duck, like just someone who kind of like doesn't know what's going on, someone who doesn't take action, someone who just kind of sits there. People may think like you're dumb or something. Or it could be overactive where it's like you're showing up, you know, in this hyper masculine energy where, you know, you want full control, but it's turning people off. Regardless, there's some sort of wounded masculine, whether that's a person outside of you or whether that's your own masculine energy. You may have worked yourself to the bone for years to the point where, yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse, your own masculine started to turn against you internally. And I've had that happen to me with my feminine energy before. In 2021, I was obsessed with manifesting. I was just so obsessed, like, and I still love to manifest to this day. And I have a good channel for that energy. Like I do spell work for people now, which is something I haven't always offered, and candle magic. So I have a way where I can express that. But I've had, you know, my feminine energy in me backfire and reject me because I was overusing it, overdoing it, using my intuition too much to where my goddess is like, listen, the Matrix isn't going to abuse me, but also you're not going to abuse me either. So both of y'all can really be sitting out there down out of luck. So anyways, you may have had something like that happen to you. It feels like with the masculine energy though. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse, Justice card as I stop shuffling the deck. Oh, we got the Moon card at the top of the deck. Yeah. There's an energy here with this Justice where it's like, okay, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Wands reverse. It's time for some actual healing. You've been hitting a wall, Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's been hard to manifest, hard to have anything come through. And Four of Wands in reverse is probably some sort of damage that has to do specifically with romantics. This could be like an archetype that you were attracted to as you were younger, like the bad boy or the vampire archetype, you know, the person that just sucks you dry, takes you of everything, but they're mysterious or they're hot, so it's cool. It could be, you know, a whole bunch of different things. It could be the relationship that you have with marriage or your parents, like maybe you've seen their marriage tank or, you know, one of your parents' relationships tank and, you know, whatever. Or it could be your firsthand romantic experience, but I do feel like this relationship is coming into play pickup. I do feel like this relationship, there's just clearly so much intention. Spirit has a reason for putting this in your path. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, Page of Wands in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. You may specifically be struggling to manifest money, or money is not the problem. It's you just need someone to connect with you. That sucks, bro. Imagine being someone in a position where you literally don't have to worry about money and then trying to date. Like as a traditional feminine trying to look for a masculine. That would suck because all the masculines now feel like all they have to offer or their entire value is based on what they have. That would suck to try to have a conversation with someone that's trying to prove to you their value instead of just showing you who they really are because they're worried about money. For some of you, that may be your reality. Like you go on dates and it's like you can't even connect with anyone properly because no one's present. They're all focused on what you could potentially think about them or wanting to reject you before you reject them. And it's just like exhausting. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Hanged Man. So there's an energy of Spirit saying, all right, I'm putting this on pause. It really kind of feels like, it almost feels like Spirit is like counting you out. Like, all right, this is the last quarter of the game and I'm not going to put you in. And you're like, set me in, coach. And Spirit's like, nah. With that Hanged One, just surrender. Nine of Wands in reverse. Like, I didn't ask you to put in any work right now. Just chill. Spirit, who is offering commitment? We have chaos and conflict in the higher power. Seriously, like number 33 is significant for some of you with this chaos and conflict card. You may be seeing combinations of threes. And then this higher power card is card number 4 if you can't see it and you're curious. But you may be seeing 404, 414, 444. Just the angel number 4. But we have higher power and chaos and conflict. You know, honestly, that's also giving me a strong energy of spiritual warfare. And there was a strong, strong energy of spiritual warfare that was brewing in 2022. But 2022 is a 6th year. It's a Venus year. So it was masked. And that's what I kept saying. I'm like, yo, what you need to understand is Venus likes to wear a mask. Makeup. She doesn't like to be exposed. She doesn't like to necessarily be vulnerable. She just likes to be in the mix and kind of feeling everything. So that means there may be some shortcuts. So anyways, I don't want to get off topic. Time is so weird nowadays, and I'm not a time is weird kind of person, but like, no, there's been some weird stuff happening in terms of time. We have clean it up. So I feel like Spirit is like, listen, I'm keeping you out of the mix. I'm keeping you out of the way. There's a lot going on in the background that I'm trying to avoid you, you know, ending in the crossfire of. Literally, Spirit is saying, like, I'm keeping you protected at this point. So it's kind of like that saying, rejection is divine protection. But in this case, I don't feel like you're getting rejected. I feel like you're meeting with people and you're ending up disappointed because those people aren't present or because they're not, you know, a match for you. But I don't feel like you're, you know, getting rejected unless you're going for people who are making it clear they don't have anything to offer. We have a leg up card, which is good. That means Spirit's going to come in with some sort of help for you. Nice. And then we have regeneration under that. So regeneration is like that phoenix energy. It's like that phoenix rising energy of you like really coming out of your shell after a period of hermit mode or a period of regeneration where everything is going according to plan, where things feel right, where things feel comfortable. When things are like how they used to be, but in a good way, the things that, you know, you would want in your life. And with this leg up, it's funny because the leg up card is number 34, right after chaos and conflict. Spirit is like, I'm handling things on the other end, and I know you can't see it, but I really just need you to chill right now because trust listen, this is not a battle, you know, that has to do anything with you. Don't make it your problem. Just allow yourself to be protected at this time, you know. Nice. We got the full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches is what it says at the bottom of that one. So Spirit is saying, like, listen, I know you've been going through it and you've been trying your best to remain positive, trying your best to show up every day better than you did the day before. We have the new moon. This one says a new start is coming. And there is a new start coming for you. We got the full moon. Surrender to the divine. Okay, you guys get it. It's the same message at this point. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.